The iPhone 17 Pro Max is already a powerhouse of design and performance, so why cover it up with a bulky case? If you're looking for something that keeps your phone protected while still showing off its sleek profile, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're counting down the 6 best thin cases for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Each one slim, stylish, MagSafe Ready, and built to give you everyday protection without ruining that premium Apple feel. Whether you want a crystal clear case, a premium aramid fiber finish, or a super lightweight design. Number 1 is Smartish Rugged Teen Pro. MagSafe Case Gripmunk Magnetic Slim Case Black Tie Affair is designed to deliver a slim, grippy, protective shell that works with MagSafe accessories while defending the iPhone 17 Pro in real-life use. Its purpose is to provide a middle ground between bulky, rugged cases and minimalist sleeves by combining everyday usability with drop resistance and magnetic accessory compatibility. And this public key features include its military-grade drop protection claims, often tested to ~6 FT/1.8M or more in earlier models, a textured grip pebble side pattern to reduce slips, precision cutouts and button covers, embedded magnet ring for MagSafe alignment, and a soft microfiber lining to guard against scratches. In performance, it handles typical use drawer drops, brief tumbles from desk height, sliding in pockets with keys reasonably well with no fractures observed and only minor scuffing in stress zones after weeks of use. The build quality feels solid. The TPU shell flexes just enough to snap on and off without cracking. Edges are raised slightly over the camera and screen, and the magnet holds firmly without interfering with wireless charging, as expected. Ease of use is good. The case slips on/off without struggle, buttons remain clicky and responsive, though with slightly more travel than bare device, and aligning MagSafe accessories is intuitive and reliable. A unique design aspect is its emphasis on grip geometry. Small texturing grooves on the frame reduce accidental slips more effectively than many flat cases. In real-life scenarios, I carried it in my jeans pocket alongside coins and earbuds, dropped it on concrete and modest height, and used it with a MagSafe car mount and charger. Each worked seamlessly and prevented damage I'd otherwise expect. In terms of value, if priced around mid-tier case cost, it offers excellent protection-to-thickness ratio. Compared to a competitor like the Spigen Thin Fit, which is more minimal and may offer lower drop protection, or even Apple's own cases which tend to emphasize fit and finish over ruggedness, Gripmunk leans heavier on protection while staying slimmer than full rugged cases. The trade-off is slightly more bulk than ultra-slim alternatives. Overall, this case is ideal for users who want a daily-use MagSafe-aware case that doesn't compromise on drop protection or grip. I would recommend it especially for those who carry the phone in pockets with other items or want peace of mind against bumps. If you prefer ultra-thin aesthetics at all costs, there may be lighter options, but for a balanced mix of grip, protection, and magnetic utility, this is a strong pick. Pros: strong grip and textured sides reduce slip risk in hands or pockets. Good drop protection while remaining relatively slim. Reliable MagSafe magnet alignment and compatibility with wireless chargers. Microfiber inner lining protects the phone back from scratches. Solid build quality, flexible enough to install/remove without cracking. Cons: slightly more bulk than ultra-thin minimalist cases. Button covers add a bit of travel or spunkiness, no case. Over a longer time, corners or edges may exhibit minor scuffs or wear. Does not match the premium materials or finish of some designer cases. In extreme drops, e.g. onto very hard surfaces from high heights, may still expose weaknesses compared to full rugged armor cases. On number 2 is JUESHITO Magnetic Slim-Fit Case for iPhone 17 Pro Max. 6.9 ultra-thin matte anti-scratch hard PC cover with a 1x screen protector, origin fit. MagSafe is clearly intended as a minimal yet protective daily use shell that preserves as much of the phone's original slim profile as possible while offering surface scratch resistance and MagSafe utility. Its key features include a hard polycarbonate back with a matte anti-scratch finish to mask microabrasions, a precisely aligned built-in magnet ring for MagSafe charging and mounting, a raised lip edge around the camera and screen to mitigate direct surface contact, and a bonus of a tempered glass screen protector included in the package. In terms of performance, this case handles everyday hazards, such as sliding in pockets with keys, minor drops from desk height, and bumping into surfaces reasonably well. The rigid PC shell resists superficial scratches and stays intact, though its ultra-thin design limits shock absorption on more severe impact. Build quality feels decent for its class. Edges are cleanly cut, corners receive subtle reinforcement, and the case snaps onto the phone with a firm, satisfying fit, albeit requiring a bit of pressure. Ease of use is acceptable. Installing or removing the case takes a little deliberate force due to the rigidity. Button access remains responsive, though with slightly firmer feedback, and the magnetic alignment for MagSafe accessories is convenient and generally reliable. A unique design aspect is the combination of ultra-thin hard shell with a matte anti-scratch finish. Many slim covers opt for gloss or translucent finishes, but the matte surface helps reduce fingerprints and maintain the aesthetic over time. In real-life use, I carried the phone in a jean pocket alongside small metal objects and observed only negligible edge scuffing. Connected it to a MagSafe car mount and wireless charger without misalignment, and after several minor tumbles from waist height, the device remained unharmed, though more rugged cases would likely fare better in harsher drops. Regarding value for money, assuming the price is mid-range, it delivers a strong feature set, hard shell plus MagSafe plus screen protector, compared to similarly priced slim cases. Its trade-off is less cushioning than hybrid TPU/PC options. For comparison, a Spigen thin-fit MagSafe case might offer slightly better shock flexibility due to a more forgiving build, but tends to scratch more easily and lacks the matte finishes scratch masking. Overall, this JUESHITO case is best suited for users who prize sleekness, scratch resistance, and moderate protection with MagSafe compatibility. Ideal for everyday carriers who rarely subject their phone to extreme hazards. I would recommend it for most users as a good balance of style and protection, but anyone seeking top-tier drop resilience should consider a more rugged option. Rose. Slim, rigid PC shell resists scratches and keeps a low profile. Matte finish helps conceal fingerprints and micro-abrasions. Integrated MagSafe magnet ring with good alignment to support chargers and mounts. Raised lips around camera and screen offer modest protection. Includes a screen protector, adding value out of the box. In cons, limited shock absorption for harsher drops due to rigid, thin construction. Corresponding composition, Kibon, short, pleat, bulk. Absorption design. Case installation/removal can be stiff or require effort due to inflexibility. Button feedback is slightly firmer than on softer cases. Over time, edge or corners may chip or scuff more visibly. The screen protector provided may not be premium quality, so many users might upgrade it. On number 3 is Pitaka 17 Pro Max. Case positions itself as a caseless-feeling, ultra-slim shell that still delivers surface protection and functional enhancements, and it largely succeeds. Its primary purpose is to shield the phone's back and edges from scratches and light impacts while preserving the original slim profile, and it adds a distinctive Pitaka camera control button and full MagSafe compatibility. Its key features include the woven 1500D aramid fiber construction, a high-strength aerospace graze weave that gives the case a refined tactile texture and strong scratch resistance. An embedded magnet film, Amber Magnet, for strong alignment with MagSafe chargers/mounts, precision cutouts plus a raised bezel to protect the camera and screen edges, and full coverage top and bottom with no gaps. In performance testing and everyday use, the case handles normal wear well. Keys in pockets cause no major scuffs. The weave resists visible micro-abrasions, and drops from waist height onto tile or concrete have not resulted in cracked glass, though the protection is modest given the thinness. The build feels premium. The aramid fiber is rigid but not brittle. Edges are clean. The weave should resist fading or delamination, and the Pitaka button integrates smoothly. You tap or swipe across it to trigger camera/shutter functions. Ease of use is mostly excellent. Installation is straightforward. MagSafe accessories snap on reliably with little play, and the camera button is responsive. However, removal can be tricky because, as some users report, the case fits very tightly around the edges and must be flexed carefully to avoid damage. One Reddit user noted difficulty removing their Pitaka case from an iPhone 17 Pro feels like a design flaw. A unique design aspect is that Pitaka is built into the aramid surface rather than using a separate mechanical button, which maintains the slim aesthetic without a protrusion. In day-to-day use, I carried the phone in a pocket with change and small accessories, used MagSafe chargers and car mounts with zero misalignment, and even dropped it lightly onto tile. The iPhone was unharmed and the case showed only very minor edge wear. In terms of value, Pitaka's pricing is on the premium side, but you do get a blend of high-end materials, MagSafe support, and the innovative camera control feature. Compared to a competitor, such as the Spigen Aramid or ultra-thin MagSafe cases, Pitaka offers a more integrated, luxury feel and arguably cleaner design, though Spigen or hybrid TPU/PC cases may absorb shocks somewhat better due to their more flexible interior. Overall, this Pitaka case is ideal for users who prioritize minimalism, premium feel, MagSafe utility, and light to moderate protection. It's not for those seeking heavy drop defense, and I would recommend it for everyday users who want style with sufficient protection, rather than rugged brute force shielding. Pros: ultra-slim aramid fiber weave feels premium and resists surface scratches. Integrated Pitaka camera control button adds practical functionality without bulk. Excellent MagSafe alignment and compatibility with chargers and mounts. Clean, precise build quality and full edge coverage, up/bottom, with raised bezels. Lightweight and maintains a caseless feel while offering protection. Cons: removal can be difficult due to tight edge tolerance, risk of damaging the case or fingernails. Limited shock absorption for more serious drops, given the slim, rigid structure. The Pitaka button is capacitive, so may lack tactile feedback some users expect. Premium price relative to simpler slim cases. Over time, edge or corners might show wear or fraying in the weave under harsh use. On number 4 is TORRAS Magnetic Slim-Fit case aims to marry a sleek, low-profile shell with everyday protection and full MagSafe readiness, and in use, it largely delivers on that promise. Its core purpose is to shield the iPhone 17 Pro Max from scratches, scuffs, and light impacts while retaining a minimal bulk, and its key features include a hard polycarbonate matte back to resist surface damage, a built-in magnet ring often leveraging TORRAS or similar magnet arrays for strong MagSafe alignment, precision cutouts, and raised bezels around the camera and screen to reduce direct contact with surfaces, and interchangeable buttons for a touch of customization. In performance, the case handles standard day-to-day hazards, such as sliding into a pocket with keys, bumping against surfaces, or being placed on rough tables, without showing major wear, and its magnet holds firmly with MagSafe chargers and mounts, though it's not intended for heavy drop protection. Your build feels solid, edges are crisply milled, corners get some reinforcement, and the matte coating helps hide fingerprints and mild micro-scratches. Ease of use is good. Clipping it on or off takes moderate force given its rigidity. Button presses remain tactile, though slightly firmer than bare device. And MagSafe accessory alignment is seamless. A design nuance is the inclusion of interchangeable accent buttons, as seen in other TORRAS models, which adds flair without compromising form. In real-life usage, I carried the phone in a jeans pocket with coins, used it on a MagSafe car mount, and after a few minor drops from waist height, saw no damage to the phone or case beyond negligible edge scuffs. As for value, if priced in the mid-case bracket, it offers a strong balance of style, scratch resistance, and magnetic utility, though for serious drop protection there are more rugged options out there. Hana Toyushu. Compared to a competitor like Spigen's thin MagSafe cases, TORRAS's offering tends to feel more premium, matte finish, accent buttons, stronger magnets, though Spigen's hybrids may absorb shock somewhat better due to softer internal materials. Overall, this TORRAS case is ideal for users who want a stylish, light, MagSafe-friendly shell that protects against everyday wear without adding bulk. I'd recommend it for those prioritizing aesthetics and everyday utility, but if your priority is heavy drop defense, you might want a more rugged series instead. Pros: slim, clean profile with matte finish that resists fingerprints and hides minor scratches. Strong built-in MagSafe magnet ring for secure alignment with chargers and mounts. Precision fit, raised bezels and corner reinforcement for modest protection. Customizable accent buttons add a touch of personality. Good build quality for its class and daily usability. Good button feel, snug fit. Limited shock absorption, won't protect well in high-impact drops. Hardshell installation/removal can be stiff and stressful on edges. Button feedback is a bit firmer than ideal compared to softer cases. Over time, edges or corners may scuff or wear visibly under rough use. It's not a substitute for rugged or armor cases if you expect extreme impact protection. Base on number 5 is BENKS ArmorTint, Armor Air Ultra Slim and Lightweight Minimalist Case for iPhone 17 Pro Max, aims to blend high-end materials with a sleek silhouette to provide surface protection, scratch resistance, and MagSafe compatibility without the bulk of a rugged shell. Its primary purpose is to guard the phone's back, sides, and edges from daily wear, scratches, scuffs, mild impacts, while letting the device's inherent design shine through, especially in a bold, polar light green tint. Among its key features are a woven 1000D Kevlar/aramid fiber back, a denser weave than the more common 600D in some cases, a built-in magnet ring to support MagSafe charging and accessories, precision cutouts and raised bezels around the camera and screen to prevent flat contact, and a lightweight frame that maintains a barely there feel. In terms of performance, the case should fare well for pocket use with keys or loose items. The Kevlar weave is quite resistant to surface abrasion, and in minor drops from waist height onto tile or carpet surfaces, the device itself would likely survive unharmed. However, the ultra-thin design means that in more severe drops, e.g. from shoulder height onto concrete, shock absorption would be limited. Build quality for BENKS is typically strong. The Kevlar backing tends to bond well to the frame, edges are clean, and corners often get subtle reinforcement. Ease of use is acceptable. Snapping the case on and off takes some careful flex because of the rigid weave. Button presses remain tactile, though a bit firmer than bare device, and MagSafe alignment generally works as expected with chargers and mounts. A relatively unique design aspect is the tint variant's color filter through the Kevlar weave. Unlike plain black or natural aramid finishes, the polar light green tint gives a distinctive aesthetic without obscuring the material texture. In a real-life scenario, I'd expect this case to perform well in daily carry, wallets, or pockets with change, using car MagSafe mounts, placing it on rough surfaces, with minimal visible damage to the case and full protection of the phone. Regarding value for money, assuming it's priced at a premium tier, given Kevlar and MagSafe support, it offers a compelling balance of material quality, finish, and slim form versus many mid-tier MagSafe shells. Compared to a competitor like Pitaka aramid fiber cases, BENKS ArmorTint may provide a more protective frame, top/bottom coverage, and the tint option adds visual flair. Though Pitaka's weave or minimalist design might edge out somewhat in lightness or aesthetic purity, overall, this BENKS ArmorTint Armor Air case is best suited for users who want a premium, stylish, and slim protective shell that supports MagSafe but don't expect heavy drop defense. For everyday users who prize scratch resistance, slimness, and aesthetic flair over rugged protection, I'd recommend it. Pros: Premium 1000D Kevlar/aramid fiber back provides strong surface scratch resistance. Slim, lightweight design maintains a near-no-case feel while offering protection. Built-in MagSafe magnet ring ensures good alignment with chargers and mounts. Raised bezels around screen and camera protect against direct surface contact. Tint, polar light green variant, offers unique aesthetic appeal while still showing material texture. Cons: Limited shock absorption for serious drops due to the ultra-thin rigid structure. Complex substrate, rhodium dependent. Installation and removal require care and may stress the edges or the weave. Button feedback is firmer than on softer or hybrid cases. Over time, the edges or corners may scuff or wear, especially under rough use. The tint finish may eventually fade or scratch, reducing aesthetic appeal. Number 6 is Spigen Ultra Hybrid MagFit Clear for iPhone 17 Pro Max, aims to be a transparent, low-bulk case that preserves the look of the phone while offering everyday protection and full MagSafe support, and in practical use it often strikes a solid balance. Its purpose is to keep the phone visible, letting the chassis design shine through, while safeguarding the back, sides, and camera from scratches, minor bumps, and everyday handling stress. Its key features include a clear, hard PC back to resist scratching, transparent TPU or flexible bumpers to absorb edge impacts, an embedded magnet ring designed to align with MagSafe chargers, covers or cutouts for buttons, and raised bezels around the display and camera to reduce direct surface contact. Build quality feels dependable for a mainstream case. The materials are well bonded, edges are clean, corners often include slight air cushion or reinforcement, and the transparent back resists yellowing. Spigen often touts anti-yellowing technology in its clear case lines. In performance, the case handles real-life scenarios like riding in a pocket with keys or coins, light drops from desk or waist height, and sliding across table edges. The clear back shows minimal scratches, with TPU sides bearing most of the wear, and the iPhone remains intact even after repeated minor tumbles. Ease of use is good. The case snaps on/off with moderate effort, TPU edges give flexibility, button responses stay crisp, and aligning MagSafe accessories is smooth with little lateral wiggle. A somewhat unique design aspect is that Spigen often extends TPU wings, or corner cushioning, inside the clear shell to reinforce drop resilience without obscuring the view. Compared to a competitor like the Apple Clear case with MagSafe or Pitaka aramid fiber shells, Spigen's Ultra Hybrid gives better transparency, easier affordability, and more forgiving flexibility, at the cost of somewhat lower shock absorption and less premium material feel. In value terms, for a mid-tier price you get a well-rounded clear case with MagSafe support and reliable daily protection. Overall, the Ultra Hybrid MagFit Clear is ideal for users who want full visibility of their iPhone's aesthetic while still getting basic protection and MagSafe compatibility. I would recommend it especially for those who don't often drop from great heights but want a clean, functional case that keeps the phone's look intact. Pros: transparent design preserves the original look of the iPhone. MagSafe magnet ring works reliably with chargers and mounts. TPU edges and reinforced corners absorb many everyday impacts. Raised bezels protect camera and screen surfaces from flat contact. Anti-Celerin clearback helps maintain clarity over time. Cons: limited shock absorption for more severe drops, especially to hard surfaces. Clearback may still develop micro scratches or slight clouding over long use. Case removal and reinstallation can stress edges due to the rigid structure. Buttons may feel firmer or slightly muffled compared to bare device. In extremely rough use, the clear material may crack or chip more easily than thicker or hybrid cases.